This dude's really funny. Give it up for all the comics you've seen here tonight. Come on. Oh man, are y'all having a good time so far? Yeah! Hell yeah, you are. I would tell you straight up, I know what you're thinking, but I am straight. I'm just man pretty. Congratulations, ladies. You win. I don't know. It's all for you, and I'm single too. Never been married, no kids. I'm the youngest boy of 4 boys. So as far as red flags go, I'm a hurricane warning. Again, he was saying, get your daughters out of the water. He is not vaccinated, he doesn't care. He has ADHD and he never finishes anything. I don't know why I'm single, to be honest. Actually, you're gonna figure it out in a minute. To be fair. I think it might be because of my physique. I've always been this size. I know. Ever since high school, I've weighed the same all through my life. I hate it so much because I have fears. And some of y'all don't know this, but skinny people have certain phobias. Number 1 is the wind. If I can laugh it up, I don't give a shit. Like if a hurricane's out, I'm inside. Because I just turn sideways so it goes by. I just figure where it's coming from. I just go right by. Not bad. The only thing I don't like about being this skinny is like, it's alright, but I always wanted a booty, right? Because girls talk about like, ooh, you got a chunky ass. I've never had that, right? Because like one time, I want to be able to make it clap. I do. I can't. I can make it whistle though. Yeah, that's the truth. What you're gonna realize about my show is I'm gonna make you feel better about yourself. By the end of this year, we go, my life ain't so bad. I will tell you this, my name is Johnny Ray, and that is my first name and my last name. I know it sounds hillbilly as shit, alright? It does. You tell someone your name's Johnny Ray, you just hear banjo music, you know what I mean? But I'm not making this up. There's a girl that knew me for like, I don't know, 5 years, and everyone calls me Johnny Ray. And for some reason, they put my last name with my first name. So this girl walks up to me one time and she goes, this is a true story, I'm not making this up. She goes, Johnny Ray? She goes, what's your last name? And I go, Ray? And she goes, your name's Johnny Ray? That's stupid. No, you're stupid. Dumbass. Hate stupid people. Because I feel like that's like, you always have to find out who you're talking to. Especially now, because social media and shit, and I see videos, shit, like the other day, there was this dumbass video on TikTok. It was this kid, he goes, it's really great to drink strawberry milk because it's vegan. Because it's not cow milk. You fucking dipshit. You ever seen an udder on a strawberry, you moron? I grew up in a very religious family, so I was raised Pentecostal. And for some of y'all that don't know, and some of you are laughing, do know. They know. So being raised Pentecostal, I'll help you out. So Pentecostal is like a Baptist with Tourette's. Do I have to explain what Tourette's is? Because that would be perfectly normal in the middle of a church service. You're like, thank you, Lord. I preach it. Scared the shit out of my girlfriend. She did not go back to church with me. She did not. So the reason I say that is because if I've had conversations with people about religion and things like that, and I always have to find out who a dumbass is before I have that conversation, because you have to have an intelligent conversation to do that. 2 people on the same level. So this one person asked me, and they're like going, are you religious? I said, yeah, I was raised Pentecostal. And they go, oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. I said, but I wasn't always Pentecostal. I'm like, really? I said, yeah. I said, before I was a paleontologist. And I waited. And they're like, oh, what is that? So you know how you squint at stupid people? Because you're trying to see if they're fucking with you? You're like, okay, I'll run with this. See, what we like to do is we like to go out and dig up the truth. And then we put it in our houses and we show them off to other people and they go, well, that sounds interesting. Well, you're a fucking idiot. So I'll see how long I can take it. Right? So I said, all right, let's go a step further. I said, before that, I was a nostalgist. And I realized all you gotta do is put an ish on the end of anything and they'll believe you. So you're like, what is a nostalgist? I was like, okay, let's see if I can go with this. Remember that first time you held a girl's hand when you were little? And how it made you feel? Like, yeah, that's it. First service is on Sunday. Hold on. I did tell you this, I am 47 years old. I know, right? This is good fucking genes right here. Stay skinny, people. Woo! You don't age. I was born in 1975, class of 93, bitches! Ew. I like it now. I fucking love it now. Because I get that reaction. Fucking hey, when I was a little kid, and I was the youngest boy of 4 boys, so I was poor. Like dirt poor. Like whenever summertime came, you ate like you were in prison. Just you gotta get what you can. But my mom, with all the time, she goes, all right, if they ask you, you're 13. Because you know, kids' prices, right? We're going to the movies, you're 12. I'm like, Mom, I'm 18. It's embarrassing. I go to school with those kids. Bullshit. But then she's like, you're gonna like it when you're older. No, I won't. Yes, I do. I'm pretty honest though, I don't lie to girls about my age. One time I was in a local bar, Poor Paul's. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? But my conscience, I can't lie, cheat or steal. Conversation's going great, you know. We're sitting there talking, and then it came up about my age. So she's like, are you in school? And I go, no. Just trying to hold back a little where I don't have to lie, you know? She's like, really? I go, yes. She goes, did you go to college? I said, no. She said, when'd you graduate? I go, 93. She looks at me, I'm not shitting you. She goes, what are you doing here? Like I'm not allowed out in public anymore? Fucking go get my prostate checked or something at 9 o'clock? I can't go to happy hour? Fuck you. At that moment, I was like going, all right, well, let me go get my white panel van that says free Skittles on the side, because I'm a creepy motherfucker. You dumb bitch. Love you. I hate getting older. It's kind of a weird thing, because I bitch about being old, but I don't necessarily look it. Like, I hurt my back the other day taking a shit. Some of you dudes know what I'm talking about. You sneeze and break a rib. It's not cool. I hate it. I don't like it. Like your knees start going bad, and people like you bend down to pick it, or you drop it, and you're just like, oh, that's where that fucker's gonna stay. Bye. Or you drop ice on the floor. You know what I mean? That fucker's going on the refrigerator. And a dumbass would be in the room, he goes, you just kick him on the refrigerator like that? You're like, yeah. He goes, there must be hundreds of them under there. Fucking idiot. Y'all are cool, I like it. If you can't tell by my accent, I'm actually not from around here. I was born up north, Quincy. You know I'm not making that shit up because I picked somewhere else. Like somewhere like Tampa or some shit like, no, it's Quincy. Born and raised. I'll help y'all out too, because this is my performance voice. My accent is still thick, but in order for you to understand me, I have to enunciate. I have irritable vowel syndrome. What goes in your engine? What do you put in your engine to lubricate the engine?
Fuel.
No, oil. There is no I in that son of a bitch. Oil. So you gotta put some oil in it. What the fuck is oil? The motor's old, there's no oil. I'll help you out too, because if you ever go to Quincy, people actually, they don't move their teeth when they talk. It's a real thing. So you go out there and I'm gonna help you out. This is a public service announcement to you. If you go to Quincy, or they come to you, because they will, because there's not shit to do over there. If they come to you and they start going, hey man, take that down one more day, I'm gonna help you out. You're not gonna understand a word they just fucking said. So they're gonna keep talking to you. Here's what you do. Your body language needs to be like this. If they're talking to you this way, place yourself this way, not engaging. Okay, do not engage, do this. And when they start, hey man, that damn boy, you point at them and you go, all right now, you crazy. And run. Because they will talk to you more. Half the time what they're doing, you go, all right now, you crazy. What the fuck you just said? Keep walking. Just keep walking. There's a couple things you'll see over there. If you're ever invited to a mud bog, yeah. And the way we spell it is B-A-W-G. It's an acronym. Bad attitudes with guns. You better like Hank Williams Sr. and Jr. You better be familiar with a Natter Day. No, that's any day that you're drinking Natter Light. Natural Light. Natter Light. That's what we call it, Natter Light. If I get into my real voice, it's Natter Light. How I really talk. But I'll tell you what, you're going to see this scene. You're going to see two dudes riding by each other. It's probably in front of the Walmart, the Winn-Dixie, or a Waffle House. It's going to be a big old lifted truck. It's going to have mud all down the side of that sumbitch. It's going to have a whip antenna with a tennis ball on top of it, because fucking people still have CVs for some reason. If you can't just text somebody, you go like, brr. More like it's like, hey man, you see my dog? So one dude's gonna ride by the other dude, he's gonna go, wee! That dude's gonna lean on the window and go, woo woo woo! I'll translate. The first dude says, hey, how's your mama Neil? Other dude's gonna lean and go, good, how's my kids? It's a small town, we recycle. You can do that all the fuck you want, that's a fact. There's not a lot of options. I don't mind growing up in a small town though. My mom, because I said, like we were poor, she drove the bus when I was a kid. Any of y'all, like back in the day, you know that short little seat in the back? Some of y'all remember that? Yeah. Oh, that motherfucker was mine. I was first one on, last one off. I was sitting in the back in that little short seat, probably because of the way I act, they thought I was special. Just eating a bowl of oatmeal. What? Just sitting in the back. Before the sun even came up, I was on that thing. But my mom did good because she didn't want me to go into a public school, so I went to private school. I turned out great. It helped my self-confidence so much. It really did. I do, but I like it in Tallahassee. I've lived here longer than I lived in Quincy. Thank God. Seriously. Otherwise, I think if I did, I'd be up here wearing the rubber Reeboks. Oh, God. Y'all know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. They're fucking water boots. Yep. The white ones, you know what I mean? What do we call them? Rubber Reeboks. I like Tallahassee, because when I moved to Tallahassee, I think I was like 24. And that was back in the day, whenever, like, they used to put words on the butt of shit, like your shorts and everything. It said delicious.
Juicy.
Precious. Juicy. There you go. Yeah. Princess. Right? I'm glad they don't do that shit now. Because I'm just saying, like, big butts weren't necessarily a thing back in the day. I mean, oh God, yeah, they are. Fuck yeah, they are. Tell them, girl, preach at church. Well, the thing was, is I saw one girl wearing a pair, it said just FSU. And she had, and yeah, thanks for ruining the punchline, asshole. All right. FU, in case the rest of you didn't hear that. Appreciate you.
Big booty hoe.
She's like, what did I do? What did I do? I did see a girl that she was from Gainesville and it said Gators. She had a pretty large one. It just said gas. Of course, and one girl from Miami, Miami girl, a little Cuban girl, and, they built. I love girl curves, I do. Man, it said hurricanes on the back of it, but it ate most of that. It just said hooray. You get it, girl. You get it. I'm glad they don't do it now, because the yoga pants and everything, y'all make it really hard not to be creepy. Seriously, it's so hard not to be creepy. Because, you just see it and you're like going, mm-hmm. You can't unsee it, you know what I mean? You want to just, you can't now. Couldn't back then either, but I tried. Slap. How many poor people are out there? Consider yourself poor.
Yeah!
No, some people do that. That's awesome. Most people don't. They're like, fuck you. How many people ever had to pay for gas with quarters?
Yeah!
I seen it.
Yeah. Well, way back in the day, I still do it.
I seen it.
Right.
I still do it.
Preach.
Don't go to that Coinstar machine. That's a fucking robbery thing.
Rip you off.
Not to mention, it's like a homeless person mating call. I can hear that a mile away. Some bitches got cash! Nobody's got cash anymore. We were so poor that back in the day, and again, I keep bringing this up, because when you're the youngest out of 4 boys, guess whose turn it was to take a shower last? Me! Right? And how many people, by a round of applause, have ever taken a cold shower?
Yeah.
I think more of you have. And I'm going to find out who you are by your response to this. So, ladies, I'm going to let you in a little secret. This is how guys do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. This is how guys do it. When you take a hot shower, that thing is arced up and you're sitting there, you're basting and percolating, you're doing what you're doing. You're like, get it. I'm spending 15 minutes in this bitch. I didn't lather that truck. You, that's a girl, that's you. But when you take a cold shower, you point that summit straight to the ground. And you stand in the back. And you, you are pumping yourself up like you fix to get in a fight you don't want to be in. You do. So you sit in the back, you're like, all right, motherfucker. Oh, little soap on a rope, little rope of dope. Let's do this, bitch. Woo! Woo! Ah! And then you stand in the back of the shower, just looking down, going, pop out. Pop out. Pop out. Why is it so small? Ladies, you know what they say about skinny guys, right? When I turn sideways, it looks bigger. It's all proportion. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, like most of my life, I do work now as I work in like contract work. We do student housing. Oh God, I fear for the future of our country so much. This is a true story, I'm not making this up. So we got a call to go to someone's house, said my garbage disposal is not working. I have to use my stage voice. Disposal. That's the O that fucks me up. Disposal. He goes, my disposal is not working. So I go into the room and I go, all right, dude, let me check it out. So I go in there and I open up the sink. And I look under the sink and I go, well, there's your problem. You don't have one. But here's the funny part. Is in my head, I immediately thought of what this son of a bitch is cramming down the sink, and he's flipping the switch, and it's just the porch light going on and on, on and on, on and on. Fucking dipshit. I just see him cramming like a carrot, and there's like, but it's still got the grate on it. Right? There's no critical thought whatsoever. He just grinded it in there like it's a fucking grater. Jesus. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. A little, another public service announcement. Don't drink and drive. If you do, and if we're all in agreement, let's just make a plan. Okay? Let's meet in the parking lot, leave at the same time. They can't catch all of us. Somebody's gonna take one for the team. It ain't gonna be me. I got mine. The weird thing about DUIs is like if you bring it up, most people are like, it's not that much of a shame anymore. Like, yeah, I screwed up. I got one. I made a mistake. It's those dudes that always like to go, yeah, I got my third one. I don't even care about this no more. Don't give a shit. Catch me if you can. But I'll tell you a true story. When I got mine, here's the thing. Don't be funny. Right? I was hammered. I was blitzkrieg. But I thought humor would help out. It did not. When he pulled me over and he came out of the car, here's what you don't do. When he takes his flashlight out, I didn't roll down my window, and he clicks the flashlight in on you, and you can see him out there, and he goes, "You doing all right, sir? Do not grab your flashlight and go, I don't know, how the hell are you doing all that?" He's gonna snatch you out of the car. When he does, and then he starts looking you in the face, and his little spittle's coming off his little police mustache, don't take your finger and go, shh. Let's talk about it in the back of the car. Don't do that. But when he gave me the sobriety thing, he goes, "Mr. Ray," he goes, "can you please say your ABCs for me?" I said, I sure was cocky too. I was like, I sure can. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, shit. Stop. I was like, oh, let me do that again. I was doing it that fast too. I was cocky. I was like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And in my police report, I'm not making this up, fucking O's. In my police report, I said to the officer, after I stopped at P, I go, damn Gadsden County education. It's in my report. Just for humor alone, that was worth it. So worth it. A little skinny like dude like me in the holding cell. And I'm freezing, dude. I'm inside my shirt, you know. I'm fucking hammered. And the dude comes in the cell, big old dude. He goes, "What you in here for, dog?" I'm like, "Oh, DUI?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I just beat the shit out of somebody." I'm like, fuck. Fuck. Never doing that again. I'll just sleep in my car. I'll do one more before I get out of here. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Love you too. I'll be performing at the senior home next week. I'll be visiting Nana. So I always thought with a name like, because Johnny Ray, and people picked up a nickname. They call me because of the Ray Ray joke that I've done for years, right? So they call me Ray Ray. So they call me Ray Ray, right? So I always thought that I was going to open up my own strip club, right? And I was going to do this in Gadsden County. So it's going to be a very nice place. This is going to be a fine establishment. So, you know how like in most strip clubs, they got those brass poles, you know, they're shiny, you know, sitting in the middle of the stage. Not my place. It's going to have those tetherball poles with the concrete tire on the bottom of them. I'm going to leave the tire on there too. You pay another $1, you see if you can wrap it around a girl. But these are Gadsden County chicks. They're on that meth. They're twitchy. They're hard to hit. Hard to get. Most songs comes out, you got your announcer in the back who sounds like, you know, every strip club DJ goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. On stage 1, we've got Lexus. On stage 2, we've got Mercedes. And on stage 3, we've got Audi, whatever. Not my dude. He's gonna sound like that dude from Sling Blade. Y'all help me welcome that girl on stage right now. On stage 1, we got Bass Tracker. Stage 2, we got Bayliner. Stage 3, because she's a big old girl, Boston Whaler. Better get real used to people throwing change instead of dollar bills. They just got those butterfly nets, just catching change. But I thought about it, don't ruin this. So the name of my club, I'm gonna tell you what the name of the club is, right? I thought about this and put a lot of time in this. I think it's pretty brilliant. So the name of my club is gonna be called Ray Ray's VJJ's. Thank y'all so much. I'm having a good time. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all. Love ya. Bye-bye. Are you guys ready for your headliner? All right. So I'm going to introduce this dude. This is your headline, the main event. David H.T. Rosin. Y'all give it up for David.